Hey guys, what's up? I got a request from some people to make a Gnasher shotgun tips and tricks tutorial video, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you guys the different types of shots, how to go into situations and make sure that the odds are on your side so you can prevail, and also the most common situations and how to handle them. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys. So the three types of shots are the hip fire, the pop shot, and the hard aim. The most important thing to remember with the Gnasher shotgun is that the name of the game is accuracy. The way that the shotgun shoots, it has a specific pattern where bullets go around the outside as well as crossing an X through the middle. So right in the middle of your aimer is where the most damage is going to be done. So if you really want to take people down, you have to hit them in the middle of the aimer. That's where the most bullets are going to hit them in that cross section, and that's what's going to drop your enemies. The first shot I'm going to talk to you about is the hip fire. The hip fire should be used at close range when the enemy's right up next to you. You don't want to be using your hard aim because you won't be able to keep them in your reticle. Your character will be slower to move, and that will cause you to ultimately lose 9 out of 10 of the shotgun battles. Or even if they have a rifle, they're going to be able to get around you just fine. So what you want to do in that range is hip fire. And the trick to that is not to line up your enemy in the middle of the screen, but just to the right of the middle of the screen. A little tip that I use is line it up with your elbow, with your character's elbow, and straight ahead is where your shotgun shots will go. You'll see it'll hit him square when he's lined up with my elbow. And that's a great trick that you guys can use, especially when just starting out. Here I'm going to show you an example of why it is tough to use a hard aim at close range. You can see here it's kind of tough for me to keep my thing on this guy. When he rolls, I'm always behind him. I'm lagging behind him. Now, however, I'm able to completely keep up with him when I do not hard aim, as well as my character will be able to move much quicker, allowing me to be able to get out of the way of his shots. So that's a very useful tool for you guys. The next type of shot I want to talk to you about is a pop shot, and that is where you just barely aim the trigger. Now you can see here that when you do aim, it is in a different spot than when you do your hip fire. You can see that the hip fire is not in the same spot as when you hard aim. Now usually the hard aim will be right in the middle of your screen while the hip fire will be to the side. You can see here your shotgun actually moves when you aim in. I'm showing you through a secondary point of view. But you can see that the shotgun actually will move, physically move, so your shots will not end up the same. So don't think that the hard aim and the hip fire will end up in the same spot. Pop shots are great at medium range because you're able to still keep the movement that you need while using the aiming accuracy that you need at this medium range. They can be extremely effective. You're able to still keep moving, strafing around while keeping an aimer on them. And while they do take longer, they will be extremely effective. You can see here you'll sometimes be able to take them down in just 2 or 3 shots, maybe even 1. So it's very useful. Now, you do sometimes need to hard aim, because you can see here the shotgun is still effective at a long range. Most people don't know that, but it is still effective at a long range. So when you are at a long range and have your shotgun out, don't be afraid to use it. Just be sure that you hit him square, or else you'll be shooting at him for days and he'll be able to get away. When you're in a pinch and somebody's shooting at you, you can sometimes use the red omen that pops up on your screen to display damage as a bit of an aimer to help you with your hip fire. Generally speaking, when you are close to a guy, you can use it on the left-hand side of the omen, and your shots will hit him. So if you're a bit flustered, just coming out of a roll or something, and it's tough to tell exactly where that elbow is, you can also use the omen as a bit of a help. Now, when you get into a shotgun battle, something called wall bouncing will be very useful. Now, we all know how, when you press A up near a wall, you'll kind of slide into it. It's very helpful, but what you can sometimes see people do is slide a little bit, but then stop. If you want to know how to do this, what you want to do is when you're sliding, just pull back on the directional stick, and it'll cancel your slide, and it'll make you a lot harder to move. People can't track you nearly as well. It is very helpful in a 1v1 shotgun battle. An annoying situation that you will probably run into a lot when you have your shotgun out is somebody rifling you. And now, there's always that one annoying situation where when they rifle you, you can't move quick enough and you get stopped. There's one way around that, where if you slide into a wall when they're rifling you, you can still move straight through the shots and it will not slow you down. You can keep going to cover until you get to a spot where you can get them. That's very useful. The next shot I'm going to talk to you about is the blind fire. Now, what's so great about the blind fire is that you can aim it anywhere you want. You can aim it right, left, right again, up, really just anywhere that you want to. And now this shot will go just a straight projectile out of the shotgun. And so what you can do is you can use the first shot to see where it is, and then the second shot to correct and get the final kill. So let me show you again. You use the first shot, make an educated guess to see where you can go, then correct the shot from there to be able to get the kill. So once you can see where the first shot goes, you can see exactly how much you need to move it in order to take the second shot and get the kill. Now I want to display to you the importance of an active reload. As you can see from this distance, hitting him square, it's going to take me 4 shots to down him. Now once he gets up, I'm going to active and show you that it takes less shots to down him. And in a shotgun battle, even one shot makes all the difference in the world. From here, it's only going to take 3 shots. And that one shot makes all the difference in the world. You guys know that if you've ever been in a shotgun battle. And if you move in just a little bit closer with that active, you're able to take him down in 2. So try to hit your active at any time that you can, maybe even a pre-active if you have the opportunity. Now I'm going to take you through some situations that you might encounter and how to take them on when you have your Gnasher. The first one that I'm going to take you through is a Gnasher versus a Gnasher situation. And the key to this is to never get close enough for them to kill you in one shot. Always keep your distance. So what you want to do is you want to shoot once and then roll or wall slide before you shoot again. And when you keep doing this, it keeps your enemy flustered and you have the upper hand. You just keep doing that until you down them. The next will be shotgun versus any rifle. When they start shooting you, immediately grab some cover and try to blind fire them. And then you can pop out for the last shot if you need to. For a shotgun versus a sawed-off, Gnasher versus a sawed-off, the trick is to always keep your distance so that they can't kill you. So what you want to do is shoot, roll backwards, shoot, roll backwards, shoot, roll backwards as many times as it takes. Sometimes kids will camp around the corner, so what you want to do then is just kind of keep going around the side, keep firing bullets into them, and they won't be able to hit you. Sawed-offs are useless against a Gnasher if you know how to counter them. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and good luck winning those shotgun battles. Peace out.